Hello, everyone. This is Kavita with the Enlightened Heart, and coming to you today with Wednesday Wisdom. So, today I want to talk about the words I'm sorry. So, I've noticed in myself and in the people around me, especially women and highly sensitive women, heart-centered women, we tend to say sorry a lot when it is not really our fault or it's really not something that warrants an apology. Okay, so what I want to talk about is where this may come from. So we may have when we ask for things when we were a child, um, we were often told no. We may have been taught that it's better to be just not seen, kind of blend in, because then we don't get noticed. And it's almost like we're apologizing for just being ourselves. So the other day I was somewhere and someone bumped into me and I said, I'm sorry. And that really got me to think about how often I'm saying sorry just as a reflex, right? And I noticed that it was quite a few times a day. So I started this exercise where it was paying attention to how often I actually said sorry in a day and how many times it was actually necessary. When I apologized, was it, because I was sorry for my behavior and what I did, and that I really was sorry, or was it just a way to make the other person feel comfortable? Was I saying sorry just because it's like almost like, oh, I'm getting noticed, I don't want to be bothered? What were really the reasons that I was saying sorry? So I noticed that it was very rare, or very let's say less common, that I actually was apologizing for something that I did, and a lot of times it was just a reaction and how I've been trained, to be nice all the time, like a lot of women, and a lot of especially highly sensitive women. So this week, my challenge for you is to stop apologizing for everything. Stop saying sorry all the time. So the first step in that is to notice that when you're saying sorry, notice when you're saying sorry and it's not really an apology. Just start to notice this week, okay? And instead of saying sorry, you may now start to catch yourself. And when you catch yourself saying sorry for something it's really not warranted, pause and think about what you really want to say. Okay, maybe it's something simple like, how can I make this better? Or excuse me. Or like that case that the story that I told you earlier about bumping into someone and I'm apologizing, right? So just say, excuse me. I know that that's still, in the same vein as an apology, but to me, it's about making progress and not perfection. So moving you forward to the next step, to move from a place of taking your space and being present and being who you are. So this week, pay attention to when you say sorry and start to catch yourself and see what you can say instead. And I'd love to hear from you and to hear how that goes. And if you have any questions. In this week, I do have, we're going into September really soon, so I have a couple of spots for September. I have some clients that are finishing up, so I have the 2 spots in the next couple of weeks for clarity sessions. So if you're interested in a complimentary 45 clarity session, please send me a private message or respond to this video, and we can coordinate and you can apply via email. So I look forward to hearing from you and hearing your stories about apologizing.